Hello everyone, welcome to AI Seeking the Truth. Again, these stories are not for the light of heart and may not be for everybody, so content warning on this encounter. This was sent in from a waitress on the Oklahoma-Kansas-Missouri border. I'll never forget that fateful night in 1990 when I waited tables at a local restaurant. A couple had came into the store and had a teenage girl walk in, their eyes scanning the room with desperation. I seated them, obviously, and the horror that would haunt me forever was about to unfold. As I took their order, the girl's eyes locked onto mine. She looked like she was pleading for help. Her gaze was like a silent scream, but I didn't grasp its significance. She dropped her fork and I picked it up, feeling an unusual firmness in her handshake. I brushed it off as a coincidence. But it happened again and again. Each time her grip tightened, her eyes begging me to understand something I wasn't sure what she was trying to convey. It was obvious that she was trapped in some kind of a world she didn't want to be in. But I had learned to mind my own business. They finished their meal and left, leaving behind a napkin that the little girl had left with a message. The message said, "Help me. Call police." My heart sank. I had missed the warning signs. The girl's face haunted me. And then, as I'd done research and called the police and they reviewed the footage, they found out that her name was Antoinette Cayedito, missing since 1986. I connected the dots, and I felt so responsible. Her mother, Penny, had always seemed suspicious. Interviews revealed a lack of concern, almost a calculated detachment. They also had used a lot of other names other than their real names the police had told me. I couldn't shake the feeling. Antoinette's own mother might have been involved. The days passed, and I became consumed by guilt. What if I had acted? Could I have saved her? The question tormented me, but then the nightmares began. Antoinette's ghost appeared, her eyes black as coal. She whispered cruel taunts, her voice like ice. "You could have saved me. You ignored my pleas. You're guilty." I'd wake up drenched in sweat, but the terror lingered. Antoinette's ghost began to manifest in my waking life. I'd see her in mirrors when I was brushing my hair. Her face twisted in anger. Her presence chilled the air, making my skin goosebumps all over. Cold drafts in my house. She'd move objects, leaving sinister messages on the mirror when I would get out of my showers that would say, "You're next. You'll pay." I tried to escape, but she found me. Her evil presence started to suffocate me. I'm lost in this darkness. Mike, I have no peace. I don't even see a way to escape her. I've moved many times. Antoinette's ghost has become my eternal torment. I'm forever trapped in that haunting moment. A chance to save a life, forever gone. Now am I hers, Mike? The nightmares have intensified. Antoinette's ghostly form would appear in my car, in my shower, everywhere. Her presence makes me actually sick to my stomach. Mike, I've started seeing her in crowds. And when I see her in the crowd, she is staring at me like she hates me. I would try to find her and she'd be gone. I'd hear whispers in the wind. I chased her one time at a carnival I was at to try to tell her I was sorry. She led me to the bathroom, and when I went in there, the lights went out and the door mysteriously locked. I beat on it screaming and was finally let out, and I was in tears and had to leave. I don't understand. Have I failed her? She says I failed her. She tells me I'm hers all the time. "You're mine, you're mine, you're mine." I'm tired of seeing this. But the worst night, Mike, was when I woke up to an unbearable stench about 3 months ago. My dog Max was missing. I searched the house frantically. Then, I saw that the oven door was slightly open, and smoke was coming out of it. I had thought, oh my God, I left the oven on, I'm going to burn the house down. So I ran over Mike and I opened the oven door, and there was Max, stuffed into my baking pan, with one of the plastic apples off the counter melted into his mouth. My baby, my family member, was cooked alive. I opened it, and my world crumbled. Max's lifeless body just laid there, and he was almost charred beyond recognition. I started screaming hysterically. I knew Antoinette's ghost had done it. She had taken my innocent pet, my only comfort. I collapsed. I shattered onto the floor. I need help, Mike. Help from you or anyone in your comments can give me any information. Please, someone save me from this hell. Antoinette's ghost is consuming me. I feel like I don't have any escape. I've lost my job. My friends think I'm crazy. I'm a prisoner of my own guilt. My only hope is that someday someone will find and understand what I'm going through and hopefully be able to help me find a way out of this. I feel like I'm trapped in a darkness, Mike. Please, someone out there, help me. Give me any kind of advice. I'm open to anything. That's a very sad story. Very dark. I would think that you probably need to consult with a preacher. Sounds like you may have her or something, familiar spirit possibly attached to you. I would speak with a preacher if I was you. Speak to family. Hopefully you have family that will listen to you, and maybe even a counselor. But yeah, you definitely need to talk to somebody. But I would start with a preacher if I were you. I'm sure you'll get a lot of other good information off of this channel. We have a lot of good people, and hopefully they'll be able to help you too. I hope things get better for you, and keep in touch. Let us know how it turns out. Thank you for sending your encounter in, and thank you for listening, everybody.